What's up? What's going on? Feel free to unfollow. Well, you remember now. That's funny. What's up? What's up? Got Crystal in the house. I got the YouTube going. I got the Instagram going. Twitter and Facebook are giving me a hard time though. Okay, Facebook. Let's see. Now it's up to Twitter. Twitter is what's going on with Twitter right now. Let me get this Twitter stream rolling. We'll be good to go. Good to go. Yo, yo, yo. What is good? What's up? We got Aaron in the house. Aaron is on YouTube with us. What's going on, Aaron? Hope you're doing well. Yo. Okay. Let's share this too on Twitter. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. What's up? Hope you're doing well, Aaron. We got Aaron in the house. We got Crystal in the house. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. What is going on? Always. How's life? How are y'all doing? How are y'all living? Appreciate y'all for rocking with us today. We go live for anybody watching the playback. These sessions on Monday, usually a little bit earlier, maybe like 2 hours or so earlier. But yeah, we are here today. Uh-oh. Life says, Crystal says life's kicking her butt. Should we bring Crystal on? Talk about it. What's up? What's up? We got Keezy in the house. What's going on? Haven't heard from you in a minute. You doing all right? Let's see. Who want to talk? Who's up? Let's see. Yo, we got a couple of listeners here on Twitter. Appreciate y'all for joining our spaces. Group, Truths, Peace Star, welcome. Shout out to y'all for rocking with us today. Spaces. So I don't even know if there's a way I can light people up on spaces. Let's see. Bring y'all up on IG here. What's up? What's going on? How you doing?
Oh, Just chilling right now. Just
What's
chilling right now.
what's up with life?
Man, let me tell you, people do not. Um, I've seen so many now hiring for starting wages at such and such an hour, but nobody's trying to work.
Yeah, that unemployment really did a number on everybody 2 years ago. This
Man,
whole pandemic.
I tell you, I
Either
mean,
that or everybody entrepreneur now, right?
supposed to be an entrepreneur,
Yeah, in
but I'm
theory.
saying, hey,
Huh.
it's like for those that are that need a job, like right now, they need to get the moving, really get the moving.
You sound like a very
Because
specific
all it does
example. You know
is
somebody or what?
well,
Ah!
well, I'm just saying,
The deep breath
I
takes
just
deep
tell
breath.
people I can't speak for everybody,
Yeah.
but the companies that I work at, it seemed like it's a revolving door, literally. They will hire people, and then either they don't show up, they quit, or they get fired, and then they take a long time to rehire people. So I'm doing me and a couple other
All right.
workers. We're store hopping, so we're working from 2, 3 different stores,
Right.
working all shifts, and barely any time off, any days off. Since the last 2, maybe 3 months, I may have like one day off.
So you complaining or bragging right now? I can't tell.
No, I'm not even bragging. I'm tired.
Oh, you tired? Oh, shit.
I'm
Fuck them.
tired.
Don't let them exploit you like that.
And that's another of these companies,
They're
these
gonna exploit the
corporations.
people that do work.
They do.
Yeah.
They seriously do. They take mad advantage. That whole thing, you give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
Right.
Believe you, they'll take a whole yard.
Right. No, for sure.
They'll take a whole yard because it's like they know that with the economy the way it is, rents to go up, gas has gone up. I mean, the store that I work at, gas is at $5, five and some change. It went back up compared to
Yeah.
like
Last week.
actually the last couple weeks, because my store it was like $4 change. Now we're back up at 5, and I'm sitting here like, what the hell?
Right.
So, but yeah, I'm working. I've been working like graveyards, and I'm sitting here like, okay, I don't mind being out at night, but we're talking Vegas here.
Yeah.
Weirdos come out at night.
The freaks come out at night.
Yes, that part,
Yeah.
and you know how see, I'm originally from LA, and the homeless populace is ridiculous.
In Vegas?
Vegas is starting to look
Yeah.
at. It's a lot of homeless out here, and it's like literally amazing how many people are out here trying to survive. And in this heat at that, I'm sitting here like, y'all crazy. Seriously, I mean, how do they do it? I have no idea. But there's a lot of able-bodied people that can go to work, and that makes it hard for those that
They must be
working.
good. They must be good. I mean, shit. I'm trying to be like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
I aspire to that.
Yeah, but I mean, after a while, it gets tiring to just
quit.
I would love to quit. I wish I could quit. But I'm the type that I need something. I need like some type of net to fall under before I even do that.
Right. Yeah, it's what's the move? You know, you stuck between a rock and a hard place. You can't stay there. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I went there because of the convenience. Because I'm literally around the corner, so I can walk to work.
Yeah.
I can literally walk to work.
Start
I'm
using
home.
that as an advantage. They start calling you in on like days you're not supposed to come in and everything. I've had that before.
Well, yeah. At first they have to. They only do it is when either someone calls out or someone does not show up.
Right.
And that on my day off, I literally tell my anybody, don't call me. Your ass better be on fire. Literally, your ass better be on fire. It better be like a serious emergency to get me to come in on my day off. Point blank. So, but most of the time, like I work graveyards, and graveyards be kind of cool because it's quiet. But I mean, I bring so many insomniac people.
Oh, at work, your coworkers.
No, just customers,
Oh,
regular customers. It's at a point. I know. Look, I know what most of these people drink and smoke.
You say you know what they?
Yes, I mean that's how frequent they come in. They come in at least like 3 or 4 times a day, every day.
Oh, during the same shift?
So yeah, or like sometimes they'll come in during the day, and then sometimes they get like they'll wake up with the munchies or whatever, and they come in between 10 and 1 in the morning.
Right.
So, and yeah, it's that that's how frequent people come in to where I know the type of alcohol they buy and the type of cigarettes they smoke, and to the point I know their fucking birthday. So when I have to like verify their birthday, I already know their birthday.
Type it in.
Yeah.
You at a convenience store or something like that kind of.
Yeah. So out here we have Green Valley Groceries. So they kind of like that with Shell's gas station. So it's, that type of thing. Yeah. So I get to see how the gas prices keep rising and falling on a regular basis.
Right, without needing to get any yourself if you're right there, right by it. Yeah. That's interesting social experiment.
Yeah, just to see how, and then the reactions of people when they do see gas went up, they're like, oh my God, this, oh my God, that. And it's like, yeah.
They still pay it, huh?
They still pay it. I had one guy come in and he was like, he slapped $150 down. Talking about, oh, if it don't fill it all the way up, I'll come back and get changed. I'm thinking like, what kind of car are you driving? Or truck? Are you taking diesel? What is it?
No, I put 100 down yesterday for sure. Like it was just regular unleaded. Yeah. And
oh my God.
I was at like a quarter.
Oh my God. People are like spending over $100. Yeah, just to feel it. But I tell you, I see more. It's mostly I see are the Uber and Lyft drivers and the Door Dashers, the Uber Eats delivery people. They're getting in to get gas.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there for like, wow. And I used to do it years ago before I came to Vegas. I was driving Lyft, so and that does, a wear and tear on your car if you do it. Yeah. So I'm sitting there like,
just another expense.
Yeah. So being there all night, you gotta be in the coolers. I don't do cold. I'm not a fan of cold. But I have to do it. Because I literally have to keep restocking the beers because people be buying 3-pack beers, 6-packs, the whole cases of beer, bottles, and I'm sitting there like,
it's a lot.
the
Yeah.
amount of money they spend on beer alone, I'm sitting there like, that could be saved for vacation or invest in something, a stock, something.
Nah, people be stuck in their ways. People don't want to change.
Yeah, and I mean, and sometimes I be teasing the customers too, because they be buying like cases on top of cases of beer plus wine. I be sitting up there like, where the party at? What time it start? And you know, just to get them laughing or whatever else, because most times they be buying shit like they partying. I mean, like everyday partying. And I be sitting there, and they'll drink the whole case.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll down it by like the end of the day, and they're back like 2-3 hours later buying more.
Nah, that's kind of crazy. That's excessive. Yeah.
Yeah, that is excessive. And I was like, I don't know how y'all can drink that. To me, beer stink.
Like gas prices, $5 is going to be the norm here soon. You know, a whole bunch of other shit. You know.
Yeah, because even I mean, like, okay, case in point, my store, we have half-gallon milk. That's all we sell is half-gallon milks or the quarts of milk. Half-gallon milk is $4.50, literally. And I'm sitting there like, I can't imagine what the grocery store is charging now for just a gallon of milk.
$9.
Let alone a gallon.
No, it's always more expensive at the convenience store than the grocery store, huh?
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm sitting up here thinking like, who gonna spend $2.50 on a chocolate bar?
Nah, I'm appalled at that than the milk thing. Honestly, I don't know. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess you just new norm. You know, it's like anything else is either you can do something about it or you can't. You know, so,
right.
And it would take everybody collectively to do something about something. You know, and once that changes, then you got to change that. You know, but yeah, it's too much effort. You know, people always talking about evolution and shit. You know, but can't even fix the revolution inside their own head. Like that's wild to me. That's funny. You know, people talk about revolution and then get offended when you talk about taking something away, you know, or changing like this one little aspect of your routine.
Right,
you know?
right. I mean, it's like they're stacked. It's like you know, a Jenga tower.
Yeah.
You take one brick and they just like, oh my god.
Right.
It's like they lose their shits, and I'm sitting there like, it's just one little brick.
Right.
And it's still standing.
But people stuck in their routines, you know. That's why, like, I'm not gonna say you need a disaster, but like, and there always has to be a catalyst for change, you know, in like anything, right? You know, like that's why, like, this pandemic thing, you know, you got to see who people like really are and act and behave, you know, during.
Oh my God!
How can I? Is somebody I can rely on? I can trust, you know.
True. And I mean, like the whole time, it's like you start seeing the entitlement. The academy goes to you. Best dramatic performance ever. I'm sitting up here like, oh God, people are just, ooh, Lord.
So that's how
you can't help but just shake your head sometimes. It's like you can't. It's like you literally can't say anything, but you just gotta just
keep it pushing.
Exactly, you gotta keep it pushing though. You gotta keep it pushing.
That's it.
Yeah, but then and what I really hated about the whole lockdown thing is the fact that when you start seeing people out that you haven't seen in a while, and you seen how much kind of the weight gain from eating, and you're like, damn, ooh, wow. I tell you, the pandemic was not nice at all.
And they don't want to go back to work.
It was not nice to certain people. I was working at Massage Indy when they decided to do the lockdown. And I was like, son of a bitch. Put it down in the whole spa industry, restaurant industry. So I literally was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? Where am I going to work? Next, you know, I'm getting an email from FedEx. And I was like, let me apply here. Let me apply here. So I was working for FedEx throughout the pandemic.
Yes, yeah. So I guess that was a viable business at the time, for sure.
Ooh, and the stuff that I've seen people order, woo.
Through FedEx, you're looking at these people, yeah, and especially during the everybody's on lockdown and shit. That's funny.
Wait a minute. That ain't nothing. I mean, like, in the beginning, people was getting, like, when they released the first wave of the stimulus.
Oh yeah, people was wilding.
I seen so many freaking new TVs.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, wait a minute. But then again, a week later, they're like, we can't pay our rent.
Right.
We should have something. It's like, that should have been the first thing you would have paid with stimulus was your rent.
No, they think rent is non-existent. It's like, they ain't gonna kick me out. And then you hear all these stories about people getting kicked out.
Yeah. And what people fail to understand is, like, when you're late, they add late fees to that. So that clock is ticking. So, and with that, I was like, I never seen so many exercise equipment.
Yeah.
And then I'm sitting there for like, wait a minute. I know half these motherfuckers ain't trying to. These boys gonna sit somewhere and collect us. Nobody's gonna open this shit and work.
And kudos for the thought, though. Kudos for the thought. I mean, they actually spent money on exercise equipment. I wasn't expecting.
And then they and then not only the equipment, they go to the name brand. I mean, I've never seen some Peloton bikes. And then they was like, oh, just take this off the conveyor belt. And I'm looking at them like, oh, I'm not lifting that. Me and the conveyor belt are the same at eye level, and you think I'm gonna lift that? No, thank you. No. Ain't no way in hell. Nope.
So what happened? Like, you can't just stay there. And then how does somebody deliver that too? You know, it has to be a team. It has to be a group.
We have like a lift system. So whenever there's something that is beyond like the 50-pound limit, you know, we will get other people to come and help lift it off the belt and load it in the trailer or the truck. So normally we have people that will load the actual FedEx trucks first before they come into the docks, the Bay Area.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we have those ready for them. And most of the time, by the time they're out. They're out. So we try to load the trucks and be done by these between 9:30 and 45. So, they're out making their deliveries.
And then they still have to drop it off by themselves, though. Is that right? Or how's it work?
Yeah, unless they're training another driver.
So they still have to lift it up and drop it off.
Yeah, that's on the driver.
Yeah.
I just load the truck.
Right.
And be done with it. And then I had like the most unusual incident happen to me where I was in the Smalls area. So I was like sorting through the small packages. So, you know, those that be ordering little novelty clothes and stuff like that. So I'm sorting, you know, getting in my groove and everything else, until something started vibrating in my hand. I was like, what the? I literally had a vibrator go off in my hand.
Yeah.
I dropped it.
Yeah.
I was like, hell no. What the hell?
Hey, at least it was new.
Yeah. And I was like, reach their destination, that person will have some fresh baggage for that mug, because it wasn't going to be
going off. Just,
oh my God, that was hilarious.
It's going
I mean,
on.
it's crazy to see how much stuff people was buying, because, you know, like, when you go to the grocery store, there was no toilet paper, there was no disinfectant wipes, there was nothing on the shelves, literally.
Right.
Yeah, people were like literally ordering through Amazon, through Costco and Samsung. I mean, they were literally ordering this stuff online, even though they weren't in the store. But the amount of stuff people was buying, you're sitting up there like,
you wouldn't do this normally.
yeah, and I'm sitting up there like, if it's just you, let's just say, if it's just you and your girlfriend, why do you need 4-5 packets of toilet paper? I know a lot of people don't.
People were stacking up like it was the end of the world. Like it seemed like it was the end of the world.
It was literally the end of the world. And I'm sitting up there like, there ain't no way people be shitting that much like that.
They're full of shit.
To where they need that much toilet paper.
They're full of shit.
Then next, you know, after that, they start buying all the ramen noodles, and you sitting up there like, damn, really? Ramen noodles?
I didn't know about that. I mean, that makes sense though.
Even the ground beef, even like ground beef, they had like, oh yeah, before the ground beef, they stopped sending chicken. Because somebody was tested positive for COVID, and they was like, no, shut that shit down. So there was like hardly any chicken coming in, hardly any ground beef coming in. Everybody's sitting there for just full on panic.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the supply chain issues, and
yeah,
and then the protests.
And it's like, and then even the stuff now, you're sitting up for like, this stuff used to be bigger. Like I checked out to see how small food had gotten since, you know, when we were kids. Like Fat Burger used to be super fat. I mean, really fat to the point you bit it, juice was running off the burger still. Okay, that's how fat the burger was.
I'm looking at these In-N-Out burgers. They're like sliders now. Thank you.
I mean, I'm not the only one that was thinking that.
Everything's based on like consumerism, you know. So it's like, how much can we extort these people?
What tripped me out is it's like, even the burger is dry. And I'm sitting like, why is the meat dry? The bread is hard. You fill us on the lettuce more than anything. And it's like, might as well turn this into a salad.
The vegan burger.
Yeah. I mean, seriously. It's crazy. Even like I sit there and tripping, seeing these kids' meals, and I'm sitting there like, you feed these kids little to nothing.
And speaking of kids, that's the interesting thing. It's like kids won't be able to tell the difference. You know, they won't know. You know, everything is like the more life I live, everything is starting to remind me of the movie WALL-E. You seen WALL-E?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's the direction that we're in.
Exactly, and to where I mean, it tripped me out when I first saw Wally and seeing how people are like rolling these comfort lazy chairs. You sitting up for like, I'm sitting up for like, wait a minute,
They ain't got no bones. They're mostly composed of like
I mean,
meat.
they don't even wear shoes. That's how.
Right.
No shoes,
They
no
don't
nothing.
think for themselves. They don't do shit.
Yeah.
They ain't never even. They're so far removed. They never even seen a plant. Like, what's a plant? It's not even had they not even seen one. They don't even understand the concept. It's like, what is a plant?
Right, but it's just the fact that the whole concept of television, where
your program,
media, government is telling us visually, programming us what we could see, what is what, and nobody can tell what is real and what's not real.
Yeah.
But I love Wally though.
Yeah.
Seriously, I love Wally.
I have to consider my top favorite animated and cartoon movies now. Like, Wally is up there.
Yeah, because you know what? The first time I seen a trailer or a preview of it, and I was like, why does he remind me of Johnny Five from Short Circuit? Literally, he reminds me of Short Circuit. I don't know if any millennials ever seen Short Circuit, but it's a really funny movie from the 80s, and his head is shaped like Wally, literally.
Huh.
It's like the whole look. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing how a coincidence of it. But
are the stories like related? They're similar, or is it just a character?
It's just a character to me. It was a character. The thing in Short Circuit is Johnny kept getting into freaking trouble.
And it's a movie or a show?
It's a movie. It's an actual movie. They actually did two. So they did Short Circuit 1 and 2. So both of them were good. Amazing movie. But yeah, but my time at FedEx was cool because it kept me and my family afloat until everything kind of like died down a bit. It was a great experience because something I did outside the norm and got out of my comfort zone as far as like working out.
Right. So that was your physical activity for the day?
Yeah. I mean, the lifting part, the squats, twisting, and everything else. I mean, it's a physical, demanding job.
I used to work for a moving company, and I was about to go to like UPS because I guess it was more consistent than the moving company. And UPS, they're like, no, y'all movers are like spoiled. It's like y'all get tips, y'all have breaks. I was like, huh? So they didn't even hire me.
Yeah, I tell you, you will get breaks. I mean, at FedEx, you'll take like a 15-minute break, or depending, like if part-time, you'll get like a 15-minute break. If you work full-time, you'll get like, your 2 15s plus your 30. But I tell you, it's just like the whole is huge out here. It's huge. To see so much stuff come down from every which direction, you're loading one side, the other side is unloading, just to see how much stuff comes in and out. And I'll be sitting up there like, damn. And this is like literally an international company.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of stuff from foreign places too. But there's different, FedEx. You have FedEx Ground, you have Federal Express, because Federal Express, they do. They even have their own planes too. So they have like their own air cargo service or whatever else. Then you have the FedEx office where they do like local shipping, courier type thing. So it's huge.
Like these are like really these corporations and shit. They're just like big fucking plantations. You know what I'm saying? Just at Walmart. I used to work at Walmart. I used to work at. I know people that work at Amazon and everything, but like.
Yeah, I know people that work there too, and the stories they told me were horrific. And I'm sitting like, not everybody's story is the same, but majority of the people that I've came across, their story's been kind of
similar. It's like enough.
And you sit there and wonder, like, do they really mistreat people the way they say they do, or whatever else,
Yeah, I believe it. I'm not inclined not to believe. Why would I not believe? Especially these are people that you know and trust and everything. It's like I'm gonna take their word before.
And then I'm reading, because I try to catch the news on, digital news or YouTube, but in North Las Vegas, a guy like jumped to his death from an Amazon building.
From an Amazon.
Yeah.
It was that bad? What position was he associate? What? I don't know. I gotta know more about that story.
Well, I know you could be through Amazon. You could be a driver, and then you're package handler. Then of course there are those that are like the HR, and then the sellers. The ones that sell stuff.
What does that mean? What's the quotations mean? Why that?
Yeah, because most of the time they say they sell stuff.
What do they do?
Make it act like it's an actual job. You get paid to do this, and I'm saying like it's some more bullshit for people to be fucking lazy. You have Shopify and shit like that, and it's like more reasons for people not to want to get out into the actual workforce.
What, selling? Like, you don't consider selling like an actual, or are they not actually selling? They're just not working.
I don't think they're actually selling anything, because to me it's like the shit that they're selling is like they're reselling it.
If you're selling
you
something,
you find this on Amazon, and you sit up here, get a person selling the same shit.
Oh, like drop shipping or whatever. Like, I'm thinking you're talking about the employees of Amazon. These aren't the employees of Amazon. These are like people with their own store. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, because I know those that have their own stores, I know they go through different vending outlets for their products.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, individual like you and me, and they, want to pick up on this new fad. I mean, to me, everything is a fad, and it doesn't last long. So
everything.
I don't think everything. I'm just saying like certain things.
Yeah.
Because I know after a while, like, I'm seeing that they have these automatic cars that's going to replace taxi drivers, Uber drivers, and Lyft drivers. So it's like, I mean,
eventually,
bankers is going to be replaced.
everything's going to be replaced, and it's getting to the point where
I say the only field that cannot replace is the medical field.
No, they're talking about replacing that too.
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
No.
That's
Ain't no way AI is gonna be doing surgery on me. I'm sorry.
Shit. I mean, nobody said you had to be around for it. You know.
No AI for me.
Not for you, but okay. About the rest of society, though. You know.
Well, the rest of society, that's on them. That's on them. Right. But I'd rather have a human that actually can.
Shit, I don't know if I don't know. What if they know what I need better than what I even know? You know, I find this interesting. I've been like, I don't know if studying is the word. I guess studying is the word in the capacity. But
the reason why I say that is because it's like with the AI, and AI is not going to show compassion.
I need results. When I'm dying, I don't need compassion. Fix me. I don't need emotions. I don't want you to feel sad. I don't need you to feel happy.
That's a human being you would need. But you would need some type of compassion, even if you are.
If I'm incapacitated, what I need compassion
for? If you're incapacitated, then you have no choice.
Right.
That's up to your family to make that decision, unless you have a power of attorney.
I told my family if I'm gonna go out, pull my plug. That's what I told my family.
Exactly, and that's how most people are. Because you know what, and it's like, and I think people who tries to keep you hanging on, they are like,
I don't need compassion.
You know.
Shit, I need deuces.
Yeah, it's like when you fight that good fight and you fight it well, and it's just, and you're just ready. You're ready.
I find it interesting. It's like not just humans. I mean, yeah, of course, not just humans do this, but I was watching the Age of Ultron, right? And Ultron, he's dropping some major philosophical bars.
Of course, yeah.
Mad dope, you know. He's talking about how humans create the people that supplant themselves. You know, he's talking about humans, children, you know, and like everything does that. Eventually, we're going to create the systems in place that are going to replace ourselves. That's what we do, not just as human beings, but like every living creature thing, evolution. That's like the nature, it's like a law of the universe, of nature, to like grow and evolve, you know. So I mean, there are some things, I mean, yeah, we might feel some type of way, but at the end of the day, like, what can we do about it? You know, it's like.
I mean, you can't, the thing is, you can't really stop, you know, evolution. You really can't.
Right.
You know, and either way, even if you could, I mean, it still doesn't stop the world from turning. It doesn't stop. I take things as for what they are.
Yeah.
You know, and I respect the things that be. You know, sometimes I can't stand, you know, tech. I'm not that tech savvy. You know, like earlier today, I was having issues with my Wi-Fi and my TV in my room because it kept buffing and loading. I'm sitting there like, stop messing with my TV, stop messing with my box. I don't know what's going on here. I wanted to call cops because
you said call the cops.
Cops communication. But I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It'll pass. It'll be good. So far, no issues at all. But still, there'll be times when I'll be having issues with, you know, television, my laptop, and I'll be sitting there for like, you know what? I ain't gonna mess with it because I need like a real expert on what's the problem with my laptop or what's the problem with my TV or the Wi-Fi or anything else. Because I know what my strengths are and I know what my limit is. And, and sometimes I will ask people to explain certain things to me about technology and all that other stuff. So I could get like a better understanding of what we're dealing with.
Right. For sure. No, I mean that's like the first stage of, I guess, learning. You could say, knowing what you're good and what you're good at. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's yeah, because you can't fix the problem until you know what it is. And if you know the problem is,
Right.
got to do something about it. So no,
Yes, right.
for sure. For
So,
sure. Hey yo, what's up, Zach? We got Zach in the house. Shout out to Zach. Much love. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Shout out to D Funk. That's how you pronounce your name. Much love, Aaron. Just replying to the comments here. Shout out to Shane. Truth's been rocking with us on Truths in Life on Twitter. Aaron. So what's it looking like the rest of the you got night?
mm-hmm. Actually, I got night shift tonight, tomorrow night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. Am I off Friday? I don't know if I'm in and off Friday, but I'll just say I work Friday. I'm working all week, basically. And then Sunday I might be at another store.
Get it. And then work.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man. Don't tell me they got you on one of those schedules that go back and forth between like night and day.
Sometimes.
I don't do that.
Yeah, because there'll be times when they'll have me on grade for a week.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll have like maybe one day off, and then they'll put me 6 a.m. to 2 on a Sunday.
Nah.
And then have me come in and swing the next day.
No, I don't think so.
I'll tell you, that's how they be doing people. That's how they do people. I'll tell you.
How long you been there?
Since February.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it's been a full year.
Yeah. Nope.
I think I've had like 11 jobs in like 11 years. But the thing is, like, I rarely stay at one job for like, I don't think I've ever been. It's maybe been like 2 jobs that I've been there longer than a year.
Yeah. I mean, I've been working at a lot. Blockbuster was one. I worked at Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. And the irony is, I hate coffee.
So you didn't even drink it?
I don't drink coffee. I don't drink tea.
No tea either.
But I worked here. I worked there. And I worked at Kohl's. I worked at Robex.
What is that?
And it's basically opposite of Jamba Juice.
Oh, okay.
In LA. In California. Let's see, where else do I work at? I worked for an alcohol and drug counseling school to train new drug and alcohol counselors. I was like their front desk clerk.
How was that?
I did a lot of administration. I was there since the beginning, when she first wrote the business plan for it.
It was one specific individual. It's not like a revolving door kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And the funny thing, she is my she's like a family friend, basically.
Yeah.
But she's been in the health and human services for like decades, you know, for quite a long time. So, and she's still going strong because she has like 2 locations for her school. She basically has over 300, a little bit over 300 people now that are certified drug and alcohol counselors in the state of California.
What? Something didn't work out, or you just decided it was time to change, or?
Yeah, it was time to go.
Yeah.
It was time to go, yeah. So, I got tired of these. Where she was located at in LA, she was next door to a sober living house. So,
Conflict of interest.
they like to come over and want to talk. So I'm like, this is not gonna work for me.
Yeah.
I gotta get out here. These people are weird. So I left. Then I ended up doing this jobs, a lot of the misogyny and other places.
What was your like favorite one out of all those? Sound like I know you had an affinity for like Blockbuster.
Oh yeah, Blockbuster was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. Shit, watch movies even though I'm working.
Word.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because it's a lot of downtime. How you don't really do much.
Oh, we do like a lot of like well, everything that's been brought back, like all the movies that have been returned, we would like check them back in, make sure there's no damage,
Right.
Rewind them if they haven't rewound them. And this was when VHS was still, you know, popular.
Right.
And at that time, we were renting out, VHS devices.
Oh, okay.
And all that stuff. So that type of thing, we will check movies back in. And if we got movies in, we'll get movies in before the release date. Sometimes we will play them in the store. So
that's cool.
That's in case if people never really know what the movie is or what it's about, they could get a glimpse of it, and then they could just rent it if they're interested in it. Then we started renting out games too as well, especially if you're like a mad gamer.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was fun times. It was really fun.
I don't know if you would know this, but were there any distinctions between like Hollywood Video and Blockbuster, or is it just not really real difference?
Well, Hollywood Video was more of a smaller chain compared to Blockbuster.
Okay.
They had their same, their layout was almost the same as Blockbuster's. Just people would go there more for the than movies. So, because I would go in there just to see what all the hype is about, and I'm sitting there for like
regular.
Like Blockbuster,
right.
It's not gonna pan out for you guys, you know. So after a while, Hollywood Video just kind of died out.
Yeah.
And a few years later, Blockbuster started to die out because you have all these streamings and people was downloading movies and streaming movies, so that kind of like dampened the whole renting experience and everything else. So look at Backwood.
Much love, Backwood Sensei. I appreciate you for rocking with us, joining us. What's up? Let me
So,
see.
but yeah,
We've been on for about,
so I enjoyed it. It was fun.
yeah, it's cool. Man.
Yeah, and then I worked at AMC theaters.
Oh, really? This is
Mm-hmm.
after.
It was after. It was like way after. So I get to see the movies before everybody else.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah. I think year that I worked at AMC,
Our live is about to cut.
three or four blockbusters came out at the same time, and I'm sitting up here like, son of a bitch. I didn't get home till like almost 3 a.m. Shit.
Hey, our live is about to cut. Shout out to Crystal. Appreciate you rocking with us tonight. Oh man, everything just shut down. And whoever else joined, I think Backwood Sensei had joined too. But thanks everybody for joining us tonight, rocking with us. Like I said, we usually go live at this time, maybe a little bit earlier. Yeah, so turn on your live notifications. Keep on rocking with us. I appreciate y'all for joining us. Do what you do, but whatever you do, do you. After all is what you do best. I'm OMA, one who may ascend over and out. Y'all stay up, going all the way up. That's the sky.